Welcome to lesson number 2, the practical application for our hanging man. Please watch our lesson 1, the theory about the hanging man. And now let's check how to trade. How to trade this kind of hammer candle, a hanging man candles. Sorry. Let's go into option. One second. Okay, let's go into option number 1, guys. Let's do this here with the short below. Okay, means guys, hanging man key takeaways must be met. Let's go to the hanging man key takeaways. First is the position. Where is a hanging man? 0. Okay. Where is the position, guys? We are looking here. It is a weekly chart, the US dollar, Japanese yen. And if we check, if we make our analyze, right, we will get like this one here. We are definitely in the higher high area. Check the last pivot here. We are definitely in the higher high area and also in an uptrend. Let's check this one here. That's nice. Should be on the higher high or high area. Perfect. The wick, 2 times the wick to the downside. You'll do this also together, you guys. Snap mode on. This is 1. Okay. And let me check. I never tried this before. Ha! Perfect. Ah, no, it's not working. Number 1 is this one, and this is 2. That means, oops, sorry guys. It is so this is 1, all right. So 1, and it is here around this area here. Let me move this. Snap mode is on. That's a problem. Okay, and then 1 lower. Okay, it is definitely 2 times, right? Definitely 2 times. So sorry. It's not so easy with TradeStation. It's a snap mode on here. But yeah, I think it's also possible to see for you guys. It is definitely more than 2 times below. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Let's go here to the structure, green or red candle. We have a green candle here. Also, the close can be above or below the opening price, means green or red. Also, the close should be near the open for the real body of the candlestick to remain small. The close is near to the open, right? And also on the top, it's a clear hanging man. That means a hanging man key takeaways are met. Perfect. Let's go into number 2. As soon as the hanging man is completed in its respective time frame, we mark the hanging man high and low. Let's do this here together. Okay, snap mode is on for the best. Okay, so that means the high and the low. The high is 110.083. The low is 108.11001. Sorry. Okay, great. Number 3, the entry short order is set slightly lower than the low to avoid possible fakeouts. Okay, great. Let's use this one as our entry. Color green means our low is 108.001 and our entry is a little bit lower, right, to avoid fake outs, and the low means 107.919, for example. all. This one is perfect. This one is nice. It's all things. It's working. Okay, up to you. You can do like this or this. My recommendation is have the spread a little bit on your eye. That's sometimes nice to to work with the spread. But here you can choose any of this. Good. Yes, this one is your entry. That means that was a previous, or this was a hanging man week. Okay, that is a close here, and then we open on close to the same price, and then we got a rally a little bit, the last rally, and then a huge drop. Means we are filled, right? We are filled here. If price moves lower than the low, and we hit also our entry, then we made money here. Price moving lower, lower, lower. Let me out, and I will add also 33% for a stop loss above. Boom. And then, okay, you see, right, we are filled and we got another week of a drop or a few days. The other days then a little bit more bullish, but we got a drop into this demand area here. Let's check. Maybe it is it is maybe a one. We made a 1-to-1 here, guys. Here I will talk more about how to trade all the price action candles with targets and so on, more in the advanced lesson. That will be our last session. But here, of course, right, we are in an uptrend. It makes sense to stay in this trade till we arrive to the next demand, right? Because we are in an uptrend. This is only the correction. It's only a correction trade, guys. Look at this. We're in an uptrend. That means we want to trade the correction from the high or higher high to another higher low. And made a higher high to another higher low, right into demand, and then we got another rally. Okay, good. This is option number 1. Let's check. Let's cover also the first indicator here. Means the seasonality, and we can see, guys, we have this 5 years prediction here, and you see this is a selling point right here. Look at this blue line, blue dotted line is the current price, or not the current price, the hanging man candle price. And look, it is a drop here to see, right? The stop, the 5 years drop starts already here. But look, this is another drop here. Perfect. We're in line. We created the hanging man, and then that is bearish here, right? Perfect. Means the seasonality was on our side. Let's check also the valuation for this one. And look at this. The valuation means we're in an, let me summary. We are in an uptrend. Uptrend, we created a hanging man in the higher high area. Short below. Seasonality is a selling point, right? Perfect trade, no-brainer trade right now. Valuation. Of course, a specific valuation asset located in the bearish area. That's what we need. And here, for example, we are trading the US dollar, right? I choose, for example, here the S&P 500 at ES. But you can choose any of this, right? You can choose gold. You can choose the treasuries. You can choose, I don't know, another Forex pair. Up to you. The key here is back testing. Check all the assets against the US dollar. They are working nicely, for example, right? And then choose this one here. For example, it's the index, the S&P 500. And you see, guys, the S&P 500 and the hanging man here, a hanging man is not visible because it is a daily time frame. Valuation works only with on the daily time frame, but this is the daily. This is a hanging man candle here. Okay, this all of this. And look, the S&P 500 is bearish, right? It's nice bearish. Means perfect. Seasonality and valuation is bearish. Perfect. Good. That's the reason why we got this beautiful drop. Very easy to trade. Very easy to trade. We have this hanging man here, clear target. We are in an uptrend. So like, yeah, it makes fun to trade corrections like this, huh? Good. That is a hanging man or it's option number one. Let's go to option number two. Let me remove this one, this one. Option number two. Number one, is this the same? Number two, it's the same always. Number three, okay, that's nice. Short within the range. Okay, the entry short order can be made market or a set with entire range of the hanging man. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. It is. We want to short in this whole area here. Okay, that's a hanging man. And we want to short the hanging man, right? After we created this hanging man here, we want to short. We want to short we want to short the hanging man in the range here. That means this is the close, right? That's the open, then we got the sell-off, then a rally, okay, and this is a close. That means next week, that's Friday, and on Monday morning, can wait for the Monday morning, for example, we are open, not exactly on the same price, a little bit lower. That means, okay, wake up, check where we are. Oh my goodness, we are super high here right now. Maybe it allows to me to click on the market button right now. Okay, it means this is your entry, 109.746, and your stop loss above. You see, you increase your profit margin to the moon, right? That's what you can do. You can also do, right? Wait for 50%. Wait that we see the first sell-off. Okay, we got this first sell-off here, the second sell-off, the confirmation sell-off maybe. Means here around the 50%. Fine, right? You reduced your size on the half. Perfect. Or maybe, I don't know, like this, up to you, end of the day. Here it's a little bit tricky. It's also part of the advanced session. Of course, guys, depends on where you live, right? Maybe it is in the middle of the night that it will be open, the next week candle or the next daily candle, up to you. Here, what you can do is we have the selling point in line, right? That means for you, for example, check your time zone and when you will close. For example, we will close this candle here in an hour, okay? And it is 9 p.m. Dubai time, for example, and we will close this in an hour. Maybe you can, yeah, you can trade like anticipatory hanging man. This is also possible, right? That means you don't have to wake up tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. in the morning and to wait, okay, where we will open. You can maybe choose also the entry the day before, a few hours before we will see a close. It's tricky, right? Definitely tricky. Possible that we see another rally. You stopped out maybe, right? That's possible. But yeah, it is always the same risk to reward. But we will explain this more in details if we have this advanced session. Here, guys, it is very easy, right? If you solve the opening that's here, your profit margin is amazing, right? And again, this is what this was. Your target here, you see, right, the first option number one entry was here, possible to get a one-to-one, and option number two entry within the entire range. You got a 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a 6-to-1 or more, okay? Or more. You see, risk to reward ratio is amazing, right? That's why it's possible, right? Um, Here, trigger probability is also fine. Yeah. We talked about it before. Good. Let's talk about the key takeaways indicator, the COT, right? It is the US dollar, Japanese yen. That means it is not possible to talk about the COT. It is COT works only with futures. That means okay, it's not helpful here. Of course, you can make your analyze. I got questions about it, but that's a topic for the advanced lesson, only a teaser. Of course, you can use here, for example, the COT for the US dollar future or the COT for the Japanese yen future. End of the day, we need a weak Japanese yen, right? And a strong US dollar to get this weakness, and then check the COT for this currency futures. But I will show you this in the last session, in advanced lesson. Okay, or the most of my tricks. Good. That is this is trading option number 2. Let's go in the tricky part, option number 3, guys. Option number 3. Number 1 and 2 are always the same. Okay, I'll remove this one. 33%. It's the same hanging man here. Minus same hanging man. Remove this one. Forget this entry line. I will move this in a second. But it's our hanging man. And our job is now, we don't want to sell the option number 1. We don't want to sell option number 2, for example. We are looking for option number 3. We are looking for lower time frame supply zone in the zone here. Let's go into into 120 maybe. Okay, I think it was 120. Okay. Okay, give me a second here to prepare. Okay, let's start. The entry short order can be made market or a set within entire lower time frame supply zone of the hanging man. Okay, good. Let's check the lower time frame on the hanging man. This is a full range of the hanging man here. Okay, and then let's check where's our supply here. And if we check this one, oh, I found this. Is this a drop? I know the leg in is not the best, but we have to understand why, right? If you're advanced or have a mentor, then yeah, you will understand. Yeah, if you're not advanced right now, please ask your mentor. Because it's a little bit tricky, but I fully understand if a beginner tells me this is not a leg in, absolutely fine. But yeah, all my mentees or the advanced traders know about why this is this is a leg in. Means we have a drop base 1, 2, 3, 4 indecisive candle and another drop 2 leg out candles. Okay, let me let's see, 80%. Okay, great, that's better. This is an entry here, right? Or not the entry, the hanging man range, and this is our supply, a drop base drop, and this is a part of the weekly hanging man candle. Okay, means we got the drop, we are filled with option number 1, because option number 1, your entry filled a little bit lower, right? Moved a little bit lower, and then we are filled. Look, we create new supply. That means wait that we come back into this area here, right? Because this is supply. And then short here on the proximal line, 107.989. Of course, it's also possible to trade the preferred version, right, to increase your profit margin. Let's play it out here. On preferred version, it's a drop-based drop. On preferred, you get tests. Well, we tested this zone on preferred 2 times. And then look at this, right? We got a nice drop here. We got a nice drop here. This is our zone. And we got the pressure, right? This, yeah, we traded below the hanging man. And now we got the pressure. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice trade, guys. And then we got price moving to another direction. That's the reason why we are, this is a little tricky with the stop loss. But let's talk about also the stop loss, guys. We have 2 different options to trade, right? Or to move out, to use our stop loss. First one is above the hanging man high, right? Above the hanging man high here. That's the best of the best, or above the lower time frame zone. That's the best for your profit margin. This version is the best for your stop loss protection. This one is the best for your profit margin. And here, this one works also very nicely. Let's check something here. A second. We will go to back to weekly, and I will go here on. This is a hanging man, right? I will keep this one. The lines here. And then let me go to this one. Yes, we will talk about the trading day of the month now, how this is helpful. Again, guys, seasonality is in line, valuation is in line, the S&P 500 for the valuation asset, COT not really, because it is not a future, it is a forex pair. And now let's talk about the trading day of the month, guys. And by the way, I talked about it, right? This was weekly demand, and it's also picture perfect daily demand. That's the reason why this should be your target. But anyway, let's talk about the trading day of the month. This is a US dollar, Japanese yen, and so that's the first trading day. Okay. A second. I changed a little bit for the picture, guys. Only this this blue frame here. It's fine. Good. This is the first trading day. And again, guys, remember, open the weekly chart. We are in an uptrend. We created the hanging man in the higher high. That means you want to trade the correction. Means we will never stay so long in a trade, because we have also demand here right now. Okay, it's only a few days. And if we check our trading day of the month, and I added here for October and also November, right? It's possible to add 2 months, although the next month means trading days. October, 5 years. November, 5 years. October, 10 years. November, 10 years. October, 15 years. November, 15 years. Okay, important for us is October, always the first row. Let's check this one. And here, guys, that's the first trading day, second, third, fourth, right? Fourth trading day. And there's also a hanging man. Means here, let's talk about the fourth, and we need more week Let's look at 5 years. 5 years, it's strong the first days. That's perfect. Yes, we expect then a little bit weak the next days and then more strong. Look at this here on the 5 years. Yes, weak, but then more weakness, not strength. It's also not in line with our seasonality that tells us weak. Okay, let's skip the 5 years, not really in line, right? Let's go to the 10 years. And here, if we start with the fourth trading day number 4, and here I see strong day in the 4th, then it is weak, strong, weak, strong, weak, weak, weak. Okay, till the 11th. Let me add also the next few days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, that's the 12th day. Till the 12th of October, the 12th is number trading day 12th of October, right? It means also week. Let's check this one here. Okay, it is fine. It is tradable for me, right? This row here. We're starting here. It is not always weak. It's also a little bit strong here, a few days, but that's up. That's a correction, right? Okay, but it is aligned with our seasonality. Let's check the 15. And the 15 is really nice. Look, the 15 is completely bearish from the trading day number 4 to the trading day number 10. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 trading days, they are weak. Perfect. That's aligned. It matched with our seasonality, right? With our valuation, with our trend, with our hanging man. Perfect. Here, of course, the 10 years tells me short means for me, if I see like this, a bearish cluster, right? And I expect not to really strength here. That means, yes, I will choose definitely the best entry. I don't have to wait to get option number 1 to confirm the hanging man below. I can use option number 2, means the opening of the next candle, short below, not short below, short and stop loss above, and then enjoy the several clusters, the cluster here of the bearish days. Okay, perfect. This one is also okay, right? We have a cluster starts number 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the trading day number 9, also fine. Helpful for your option number 1 means entry short below. You can also wait, right? Option number 1. You can also wait for trading day number 9. They are also weak. Let me check. October here. Right, it's the October trading day number 9. Great, we broke the lows here, right? The hanging man low, and then here it is a cluster of several bearish days, also possible. Up to you. Good. That's the idea how to trade this beautiful hanging man, right? I think it will be very helpful for your trading, guys. Price action, I'm a big fan of the price action. If you watch my recording or do you join me live in my grid forex session in the morning every day, or Monday into my live trading session, you know I love it, right? I love to work with it. And look, by the way, right, we have more hanging mans here, also a nice hanging man, right? And look where we are in the high area, and yeah, you can enjoy the drops. Definitely a benefit for your own trading. That's it, guys. Hope you understood. Please don't forget to download in the theory folder your notes. And then, yeah, stay tuned for the next price action candle.